When I was 16 years old, I thought my mother was the reason I wasn't happy. My name is Ava, and I grew up in a small apartment with my mom. She worked long hours cleaning offices and houses just to keep food on the table. But as a teenager, I didn't see her sacrifices. All I saw was what we didn't have. My classmates had new phones, designer clothes, and family vacations. I had hand-me-down clothes and a mother who was always tired from work. I was embarrassed. And sadly, I took that frustration out on the person who loved me the most. Whenever mom couldn't afford something I wanted, I would complain. "Why are we so poor? You never give me anything." The words came out easily. But every time I said them, I saw the hurt in her eyes. Still, she never argued back. She would simply smile and say, "I'm doing my best, sweetheart." At the time, I rolled my eyes. I thought she was making excuses. One evening, after a particularly bad argument about money, I shouted something I can never take back. "I wish I had a different mother." Mom looked down for a moment. Then she quietly said, "One day you'll understand how much I love you." I stormed into my room and slammed the door. I didn't know that would be one of the last conversations we would ever have. A few weeks later, my mother became seriously ill. Everything happened so quickly. Hospital visits, doctor appointments, long nights filled with uncertainty. And then one morning, she was gone. Just like that. For the first time, the apartment felt empty. There was no one reminding me to eat breakfast. No one asking if I got home safely. No one waiting for me after school. I suddenly had to face the world without the person who had always stood beside me. That's when I finally understood. The reason mom worked so much wasn't because she didn't care. It was because she cared so much. Every long shift, every exhausted evening, every sacrifice she made was for me. The phone I wanted, designer clothes wasn't important. What mattered was the woman who loved me unconditionally. And I had spent years taking her for granted. I would have given anything for one more conversation, one more hug, one more chance to say thank you. But some opportunities never come back. Today, years later, I still think about my mother every day. I work hard, not because I want expensive things, but because I finally understand the sacrifices she made. And whenever life becomes difficult, I remember her words. "One day you'll understand how much I love you." She was right. I just wish I had understood sooner. Sometimes we focus so much on what we don't have that we fail to appreciate the people who give us everything they can. Parents may not always be able to provide luxury, but many spend their lives sacrificing their comfort, time, and dreams for their children. Appreciate them while they're still here, because one day, you may miss the things you once took for granted the most.